Courtney, what's going on? Welcome. We didn't finish this past Monday night and everything, so we're going to be continuing this one with part B of chapter 2. Oh, I can't wait to see how this ends and everything. It started out so great. We get to see what else the kids get up to with their teacher and stuff, but no, for real. You'll finish tonight? Oh my god, no, for real. No, you mentioned that it was only an hour's worth of playthrough and everything if you just do it by yourself and stuff, but at the same time, with everything that they're setting it up for, especially for the new chapters that they got coming out and everything, I gotta think that they're gonna be doing some crazy shit with this game. But no, what really threw me off was Rokuro's supposed death, but not. And how, what that means for the rest of the crew and everything, and what they actually got to find out for the rest of this stuff, and where it kind of goes from there. And do they see another vision and stuff before the chapter ends? And does somebody else die, or is it they die but for real this time? I don't know. We also gotta discover the rules about the Ayakashi and what actually that all falls under with this particular game in this universe. And I'm sure there's gonna be more information that's gonna come out over here, and we gotta ask a lot of the kids exactly what they've been up to and stuff, and what their take in this situation is. But yeah, we got that introductory stuff with all of this stuff going on last Monday night, so we should have a pretty good idea about who everybody is. But I'm going to be running through the cast of characters one more time, just so everybody kind of knows who's who going into this one. I fell asleep last time? No worries whatsoever. Oh my god. No, with this game, it's one of those things too where, again, if you're not paying attention to any parts of this one, guys, I am going to be getting some refreshers over here too, just because the details do matter in these types of games and everything, so. But then again, it's almost I'm also trying to make sure I recall every little bit of detail from the last time we actually played this through, and it's not I forgot most of it or some of that. It's just sometimes it's the little things that get you. The little things, somebody alludes to something, in one conversation with them that kind of gives away, what's gonna happen or something like that. I mean, you know this to be true, especially when you play Danganronpa again. Sometimes the characters just drop hints and you don't even think about it, in those first conversations. But then, as you get to the later parts of the game and everything, and then you replay the game, you're oh my god, I see exactly what that character meant when they were saying this. I gotta think that this game is gonna be very much like that too. We didn't even know that this character was hinting at some hidden motives or something else that was going on in their mind or whatever while this is happening. But no, seriously, so many of the characters are sus. No, I know. I can't trust most of the kids. I mean, it's just crazy exactly how much not only that, but what struck me as crazy last time was that their teacher and them have a very almost platonic friendship kind of relationship with each other, which really kind of strikes me as odd, because I'm okay, most kids I know growing up, even in high school and college, still treat their teachers as almost they're kind of their superiors, their sensei, somebody who's above in terms of knowledge and stuff. But these kids are no, we hold you almost in the same regard as the rest of us, which, I don't know, it's not very normal, especially in Japan, which is weird to me. But still, We're going to see how this actually goes in all of it. And what's true and what's not true. I have no idea. We're going to find out for sure. But this gives me ideas. And for those of you guys who are writers out there, oh my god, dude, play games like this that really challenge your literary perspective and stuff, and get those creative juices flowing. Because if you're writing your own book, take a look at some of the characters of this one, for real. Yo, Book's Journey, let's go! I still think it's all of them. Also, hi, Doug. Yo, Book's Journey, what's going on over here? And right on time, too, guys. I know I'm starting a little bit later tonight and everything, but I think we should be getting this one wrapped up around the usual time frame that I kind of stop at anyways, so we're kind of trying to time this out right, so. Okay, without further ado, grab a bowl of popcorn, maybe a bag of chips, maybe some tea, some coffee, wherever it tickles your fancy, sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. As we introduce to you your host of the even deepest, darkest depths of Tokyo, Dog. What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to part B of chapter 1 of Ayakashi Akashi, and oh my god, they set it up crazy last time with this one. Is my camera lagging a little bit this early? Oh my god. On! Reset that son of a gun. Okay, come on. There we go. Okay, that's better. Sort of, kind of. Anyways, okay. So, a writer watching games to get ideas for stories how to tell them couldn't be me. Yo, Book's Journey. Oh my god, have you actually written a book or some of that? Almost? Because I've written a book, but I've not actually published it just yet. I'm also gonna kind of write the sequel at some point. I just gotta get off my dead ass and actually do it. But I will eventually, one of these days. I just gotta do it. It's been a couple of years since I've actually written the book and stuff. It's due for a sequel. I'll have to get that at some point. Okay. For those of you guys who are joining for the first time, welcome, welcome, welcome. My name is DangerDoug, and this is Ayakashi Akashi, and yes, we're only going to chapter 1 because there's only one chapter that's been published so far, but if you paid attention to all the stuff that happened last time, you know for a fact that there is some crazy shit going on in the background with all these students. And their teacher, sure. But we gotta figure out exactly what is going on with all these peoples and stuff. So, we're at a point in the game where we're gonna be questioning everything and everyone about the happenings that have been going on, and especially a lot of the things that have been happening with one student named Rokuro, who apparently everybody had a shared dream the night before that this man got killed. Brutally murdered and stuff in his classroom, and yet weird shit has happened to be sure too, but at the same time we need to suss out what is going on with the Ayakashi Akashi. I think it's two weird children that say Mista. Dude, no. Okay, so those kids are not on this roster or anything like that, but those are two very peculiar characters that have actually shown up following the teacher. Oh god, what was his name again? Following him home pretty much after work every single time, and no, seriously, like, he's been weirded out by these two twins, and yeah, no, for all intents and purposes, they've been like the catalyst for all the like weird stuff that we've seen so far, because whenever like those two show up, it's usually when some crazy supernatural stuff that happens like afterwards, like you might have some weird messed up dreams or something, or like shit goes south over in school or something like that, but yeah, no, seriously. You see those two, you know it's trouble. So yeah, it's crazy shit for sure. To be fair, it's because I get a lot of inspiration from my dreams, which I have lots, including the time I got shot in the head and didn't die, which totally did give me ideas. That might give me ideas and stuff, but at the same time, yeah, no, for, oh, you know, there was one book idea that I had, about, like, one time where, you had the conditions there where you could get killed, but again, you didn't die, but rather it somehow allowed you to see other sort of supernatural events or something like that that were going on in the background. It's a work in progress. Yoinara, yes, Courtney's got the name, Yoinara. Okay, got drilled into my head like so many different times and stuff, but again, it's because we're getting to know a large group of characters with all this, new stuff that we got going on, and no, there's 12 students, so again, there's plenty of different characters to be sure too, and just like in Danganronpa, guys, there's, you know, large cast of characters, so again, it's, takes a little while to get to know them here and there, but I'm gonna get, all these people over here as a refresher for all of you guys, just so you know, like, who's who. And it's not as hard as you might think. The 12 people are pretty, like, distinct with their personalities and stuff, but we'll go over them, one more time before we get started. Yo, Shadow, what's going on, dude? Guess who's back again? Dude, Shadow, what's going on? Oh my god. Now, great to see you up in your Shadow. Dude, if you like Danganronpa Shadow, you're gonna love this game and all the good stuff. But still, didn't they say that the Ayakashi have still bodies, though? How could the kids disappear like that if they were the Ayakashi? You know, that's very, very, true. It's weird, too, because, again, like, see, we also have, like, the werewolf game rules that were kind of laid out in some of the notes in this game that you can actually go back and, like, read and everything, but one thing I would have, suggested as an improvement over this game is also, like, noting down all the rules for the Ayakashi as well, so we can kind of review those, too. And it's not that I forgot a whole lot of them, it's just that you kind of need that as a refresher to, like, know what's going on and stuff. Similar if you're playing tabletop games or something, you kind of want to have the guide over there just to make sure that you know all the rules and make sure that you have anything that could be a small caveat in the game, like actually come up or something like that. But I believe the Ayakashi, once they're made aware of their deaths, is when shit really goes down or something like that. So I think we can rule out Rokuro as a possible guy being an Ayakashi, just because he was made aware of himself dying in that dream. But whether or not it was an actual death or something like that, that's another thing. Although we did find out something very interesting last time. Now again, here's the werewolf notes to be sure, and from what I understand, it's just the same stuff that you read as part of that prologue type of thing in this game with all the different parts of the card game. Materials 1 is something that we did collect in Chapter 1 as well, and essentially what it says is Riku Takaso, once half drowned in a river and fell ill, newspaper article from 6 years ago, so he was an 8-year-old child when this supposed death had occurred. Now, again, it's one of those things too where we haven't exactly figured out if, okay, was there another Riku Takaso who essentially was drowned as a kid, but okay, this is a different Riku Takaso, same name, just different person, who's in our class right now at 14 years old. I don't know, we're going to find out. But at the same time, yeah, testimony, I think that was just all we got. So that's the only like pickup that we've gotten over here. And as far as the roster is concerned, we'll just go from top to bottom. Kashima, who's our class president, she is a smarty pants to be sure too. But yes, crude and aggressive, honest to heart, maybe. Now she was the seer in the card game for the werewolf game and everything, but yeah, no, seriously, she seems to be fairly honest for the most part, or has been for a while, but I think she's also smart enough to possibly be able to lie every once in a while, but then again, we haven't quite seen that just yet. So, model student, essentially. Yuki, Sleepy Yuki, I freaking love Sleepy Yuki, always sleepy and always sleeps in class and stuff, watch out. So if anything, like, no, you can count on her to be like super freaking sleepy, and no, if I sound like I'm half yawning while her character is going on, there's a reason for that. Karuta, he's a good kid for the most part, average but a high average, so he's a nice guy for the most part. B average, so Karuta, B average. Tina, who's one of my favorite characters, is like this gothic lolly type of person and stuff. She's not nice to me, but has a rather good personality with everybody else. There's a reason why I like her aesthetic and stuff like that. Leave me alone, damn it. Sasena, who's another one of my favorite characters, is into the occult and stuff. And no, seriously, yeah, she talks too fast for people to follow, so think of a game master or something like that. You know, somebody you might actually like have to go back and have repeat a lot of the rules, especially if they're talking like super fast. Naki, who is our resident idol, he goes off and does his thing for show business. We don't really quite know what that is. I mean, it's not like we've seen him on TV before, but he claims that he's an idol and goes out and does his thing, I guess, but what that is, I have no real idea. Ia is the popular girl. Bubbly and pink-haired, she's dynamic and stands out, but yeah, no, seriously, not poorly behaved. She's a good girl, but she's very bombastic and outgoing and stuff, if you will. Riku, the kid who supposedly died at age 8, maybe, unless there was a second Riku Takaso, which is very unlikely, but it could be true. He's our kind of guy who's like a tad bit overconfident a little bit and just kind of calls out the rest of the guys and some of their bullshit and stuff, but still. Mino, who's freaking hilarious and stuff. Mystery upon Mystery smells like a rainforest. She is dumb as bricks, but at the same time is great at PE and stuff. But at the same time, she is very sweet and charming and all of the good stuff too, so she's another one of my favorite characters. Zero. This man is tall and he's very hard to read. He did have an outburst as far as Rokuro was last time. I mean, kind of got a little bit weird with him and nearly had, I think, punched him out or something like that last time and stuff, which is very unlike him because he's usually that kind of stoic, like tall oak tree who just kind of is standing like there in the background, who like calls the situation for what it is, but does so very, very calmly. He's the guy who does not move very much at all, but him almost assaulting Rokuro last time, again, it's super freaking weird. I have no idea like why he would actually do that, but yeah, big mystery, this guy. Somebody to maybe watch out for. Haito. This is the little guy who likes idols and stuff, so he skips school to attend their concerts and everything, and he kind of has a little bit of a thing for Naki. just because Naki's an idol and stuff, and Haito ultimate like fanboy and stuff, so he goes out and skips school, which I don't condone, but that's his character. And of course we have Rokuro, who's our resident troublemaker, our Kokichi, if you will. This guy, you never really know if he's actually like trying to screw shit up or if he's just trying to call everybody else on their bullshit just because, well, I mean, let's just face it, we've all run into the people here and there in school who put on the mask of a pretty boy or pretty girl who is like the popular one who does all this stuff right and is a model student and everything, and he kind of, you know, has a way with words here and there, tries to poke and prod people to see other parts of their personality. I think he did get to 0 last episode and stuff, which is why shit got a little bit weird, but still, we gotta see exactly where this thing goes with this kid, but still. Let me read your comments. That's totally not sus, Doug. I don't know if all of them are Ayakashi, but I bet most of them are supernatural in some way. And this is another thing too, some of these kids could be supernatural in some way, shape, or form. We just don't really know like what else this is gonna show for it. I mean, when you enter something into literary like fiction of some kind with the supernatural, you open it up to all kinds of other different possibilities because it could be 100% true. So we got to see and get more information from a lot of these kids about like what in the world is going on, but still, definitely is very interesting to see where they're taking it. I like that each of the characters have their small quirks or moments to make them slightly sus in some way. And no, Courtney, that's a very important comment too, because you don't want to play too many games with too many one-dimensional characters, right? I mean, you could have, well, okay, there's the popular girl who's like, you know, like, hey, let's go team and stuff. It's like, okay, every once in a while, a human being will show a different side of themselves. And again, we human beings are not one-dimensional. So if you may see the popular girl who's off, like let's say crying in a corner or something like that, or possibly like chewing out a friend or something like that, which is not characteristic for her at all. Again, you want to see something with multi-dimensional characters to kind of throw people off. And that's why I love these kinds of mystery novels and stuff, just because you never know where they're going to hit with it next and stuff, so it's brilliant the way they do it, but still. Okay, keep mentioning Kokichi. What game is he from so I can look it up and stop being confused? Danganronpa. No, dude, seriously. So he's from the third game in the main lineup, so if you go look up, hold on. I'm gonna type it in chat really quick. If you look up this game, that's where he's from, and no, that game is brilliant, but you gotta play the first two well before then. Actually, you should play the first two. You should also play Ultra Despair Girls, so you should watch the anime, both of those sites and stuff, and then play V3, but still, that's a whole nother ball game. Anyways, so those are our students, and we need to talk to every single one of them. We didn't talk to a single one before this point in the game, so we're just starting fresh right over here at this point. So, let's start with Ai and see what she's got. 0 pops off. Mino can smell rain and stuff. Riku supposedly died. Susanna is occult based, and the one kid is stray beast but plays dumb sometimes. Why no? It's like okay, think of it like you're like beast student and stuff. They're not dumb as bricks or anything by any means. It's just if you tried a little bit harder, you could probably get the A. And it's like one of those things too where, okay, you are doing just enough to actually get by and do very well for the most part, but you're not doing enough. So again, it kind of makes me a little sus of that kid and stuff. Is it Karuta? I think it's Karuta. Of course it's Danganronpa, but then it is the game you keep bringing up. Right. No, oh my god, it's brilliant. Like all of it. Okay, so let's ask I got a statement about Kashima-san. Now again, Kashima-san is our class president, model student, kind of. Since we agreed to hang out the next day, I wondered what she wanted to do, so I talked to her with the chat function on the phone. Of course, there's no tangible proof since its time has been set back. But I think we chatted around like 6 o'clock p.m. And around 9 p.m., we even did a final confirmation of our plans. So it seems Iya communicated with Kashima on that day, and the times are consistent with Kashima's statement. Okay. Is there any other information that she would give us? I don't know. I think it's about the same stuff. Okay. Alright, let's just go down the list, from left to right. Sleepy Yuki, what's up, girl?
I, fainted did so. I don't remember very much.
You don't remember very much? Oh my god, she did faint. So in that vision, she did faint and stuff, so she probably didn't see anything that was going on about all that stuff. Kashima apparently saw something because she was one of the ones who was getting super freaking emotional about all the whole thing that was going on and all the good stuff, so I'm sure she knows something, but what does she know? And this is something we gotta like find out and suss out. Yuki, she passed out, so doesn't remember much. Tina, okay, what's going on, Tina? Both, because I can't always choose. Oh wait, if you only had to pick one to keep, would you pick Danganronpa Persona? Oh my god, Book's Journey, that is a terrible question. Oh my god. You hit me with all the worst ones and stuff, but still. If I had to pick, which is a terrible thing to do, I would pick Persona, but that's only if I had to pick. Gun to my head or something like that. Hey, guess what? You had to pick and everything? I would pick Persona, but you're also asking me to choose between chocolate cake and chocolate pudding, and I'm like, can I have both, please? I mean, on some other day, you might give me answering chocolate pudding versus chocolate cake and stuff. I'm like, god damn it, what the hell is going on? But at the same time, yes, that is deliciously evil, and no, seriously, ask me on a different day and it might be Danganronpa and stuff, but still. Danganronpa got me into so much that I choose to keep Danganronpa. Dude, Courtney. No, that's one of the best answers too, because again, Danganronpa gets you into so many other different games and stuff, and no, if you really appreciate visual novels and trying to figure out a lot of these mysteries and stuff, Danganronpa is bar none one of the best games that you can actually play in that entire franchise, or genre. But still, this is exactly what I asked. I was curious to see how much you'd squirm. That is a very squirmy question to be sure too, but at the same time, it would be Persona, gun to my head, because Persona is just that good for me. But at the same time, that's not to say, like, I don't like Danganronpa. I love Danganronpa. It's so legendary. That's one of those things too. It's a hard question to answer.
I have a simple question. Did Madame Kashima even have a chat at some point?
Ever have a chat at some point? So are you saying, Tina, that I's thing might have been a little sus too?
Depending on the timing, I believe such a thing might fill the gap which would otherwise allow her to have committed the crime. Unfortunately, however, I care not for that kind of thing myself. What say you ask someone who might have talked with her?
Well, true, if there had been someone who had a conversation with Kashima then, it would give her an alibi. Someone who might have had a chat with Kashima, huh? Wait a minute, let's go over this hint one more time. Since you're heading this day, I wondered if I was talking about a chat function in school, I think chatted around this one. Well, it was a chat function on the phone, which is much different than a chat in real life. Because you could be committing murder, but also texting at the same time with your friend in IMs or DMs or wherever you wanted to M's. Just keep that in mind. Don't be murdering anybody, but still, you can murder somebody and be texting your friend too. I can walk and chew gum at the same time. Yo, Daiko, what's going on, dude? Welcome. Late stream? Yes, indeed. We're gonna be finishing this chapter tonight and seeing exactly where this thing is going. A very interesting thing is gonna be happening soon, I'm sure. At around 9 p.m., we even did a final confirmation of our plans, so it seems like she communicated with her on that day, and the times are consistent with her statement. Okay.
Too complicated for me now.
Wait, she doesn't know anything? Okay, okay, that's fine. She says she knows nothing. For now.
I like juicy info this time around. So as such, you must count on
someone else. I kind of give her a little bit of a strange and quirky voice. Hello!
On that day, I went home without taking any real detours. At home I did my homework and did chores around the house. I ate dinner, had a bath, and got ready for tomorrow, and I slept. I believe I went to bed around 10 p.m.
Did you text, I by any chance? Because it doesn't say that you did here in your statement. So we're gonna have to figure that one out. What you got over here, Riku? That day, well, I didn't have any particular contact with those two. What? Okay, so he says he knows nothing. Is there a difference between IMs and DMs? Yes, IMs can have multiple people in there. Well, this is true too. Well, instant messages are instant, direct messages are direct. That's the only difference I see. Did somebody die? No, not yet, Daiko. Nobody's died just yet, but Rokuro died in everybody's dream last night, and we're trying to figure out exactly who committed that murder in the dream. And like what everybody knows too. So it's a little bit weird at this point in the game, but at the same time, we gotta suss everybody out a little bit. It's weird, but still. Well, you might not get what I'm talking about, but even I didn't know what was going on, and I experienced it. Then I saw it. My crudely mutilated corpse. Akashima-chan, well, she was standing in the back of the classroom looking at my corpse just like I was. After that, my senses went totally gone, so it was pitch black. When I came to, I was at school with Zero. Huh. So he says that after he was killed, he had an out-of-body near-death experience thing and saw Kashima standing right behind him looking at his corpse. Does that mean that she killed him? Doesn't necessarily mean that, but next thing he remembers, he's in school and talking with Zero. And Zero's a little bit weird right now. So we gotta like talk to the kid. Sorry, Mr. Yoinara, I didn't really have anything to do with that day. I can't help in any way. Thanks, kid. Alright, fine. I have a statement on Rokuro. Since our houses are close, we'd always go to and from school together. And that he went straight home is the truth. There was no telling when it might rain again after all. It seems as Zero had accompanied Rokuro home on the day in question. Still, I'm lacking in evidence from around the time of the Ayakashi attack. You and Zero's additional statements should provide help to me. Now the question is, which statement to link with who? Try selecting speakers and connecting statements. Okay, if you choose the right statement, you may be able to advance the discussion. Oh, so this point in the game, we are actually like starting to connect some things here and there as well. So, okay. I kind of think what Tina told us about there being like somebody having to have talked or chatted with Kashima has to do with something like this. So that's gotta be part of it. That's gotta be one. But would he have to be connected to Rokuro? I would think so, because who else is gonna prove it? That's another thing too we gotta like figure out. But no, save the game and save often.
I have a simple question. Did she ever have a chat at some point?
So is it the same thing? That's one thing. All right, let's talk to this kid. I'm curious about Rokuro's dreamlike story about his death after all, but I just can't explain it. Only Rokuro actually saw it after all. It also seems like it'd be hard to offer a statement affirming that story. Karuta's right. Confirming Rokuro's statement is probably the more difficult task. But truth be told, he is the victim, and if I want to draw connections, I should probably focus on Kashima's statement. See, the game drops little hints like this at you, so is talking with everybody something in your best interest? Yes, I believe it is. How long do your chores take? That's a decent chunk of time, it's largely unaccounted for. And again, yeah, Book's Journey, you gotta like look at all the details in these things. Thank you for pointing that out too. That's a big part of this equation. Sorry, Mr. Yoinara, I remember it again. No, this kid, Haito, he got sick last time he actually heard about death and stuff, so he's feeling a little queasy to be sure too, but still. All right, let's talk to Kashima a little bit again.
Well, I on that day went home without taking any real detours. At home I did my homework, did the chores around the house. I ate dinner, had a bath, and got ready for tomorrow, and I slept. I believe I went to bed around 10 p.m.
I feel like I'm in a position where I could link some of these statements together. Should I link another statement with Kashima's statement? Ooh. Link a statement. Selection. I talked about Kashima, the chat function with the phone, or Rokuro speaks the truth that he went straight home. Wait, did I do the thing? I was gonna save the game, but maybe I chose the top statement. But wait, this is something that we should have like asked her in the first place, to see exactly if she did talk with Kashima. So, okay, this might actually be the one. According to Iya, she was chatting with Kashima in the time frame that Rakuro gave.
Right. We had chats about what we do tomorrow, twice. Just like Kashima-chan says. I mean, at 6 p.m. we were having a chat. And also, around 9 p.m. we had another chat to finalize our plans. I mean, if that's true, might have been tough for Kashima-chan to kill me. Considering what Yoi-chan said earlier about Ayakashi being immobile after they run wild. I mean, of course, even I wasn't convinced that it was Kashima-chan because of her expression. But even if it looked like her, I couldn't imagine that it was the look on the real one's face. What? You mean? Huh? Hey, my report was just what you were looking at my yet you were looking at my corpse with me. I never said anything like Kashima-chan must be the killer, did I? Well, what the hell?
Hang on, Kashima, why didn't you mention it at all then?
I was just thinking that if she was the killer, I mean, it'd be nice if I could make her slip up a little bit.
I'm getting more concerned about letting Rakuro direct this by the second.
Whoa, guess you're starting to regret letting me direct this, huh, Yoi-chan?
You mind reading Ayakashi or what?
Nope. Besides, can Ayakashi kill another Ayakashi?
No, they cling to life, so generally they wouldn't attack an Ayakashi who's already lost their life.
Well then, it's 100% not me.
Not 100%, but sure.
In fact, you say cling to life. Are they the kind of kill and kill again?
Also no, but to put it simply, I guess I'd say that they seek living bodies. Which is why not only killing someone, but reverting it back to like they did here is baffling to me.
So they're just searching for somebody to take the place of, right? Then what was that Kashima Rakuro saw?
There is a possibility emerging that it was an imposter. Imposter? They're technically Ayakashi that can alter their own appearance. Okay, and again, this is why I wanted to like write down these rules about what Ayakashi can and cannot do. So knowing that they can technically alter their appearance, it could literally be anybody. So if they can shapeshift truly, Daiko, we don't really know who it is just yet. But if that's the case, they didn't just lose control of themselves, they attacked at least partially of their own volition. Or perhaps they created an illusion, or they have some special intelligence or something, or there's a third entity.
There are 3 Ayakashis hidden with Mina? That sounds disastrous indeed.
But if that were the case, I'd be curious as to why this all coincided to happen at the same time.
Perhaps the timing of the Ayakashi losing control of themselves is fixed.
Generally, it's said to occur after anywhere from 3 to 5 years. I'd be more willing to buy that they found collaborators and that it was intentional. Ugh. This is tough to unravel, guys.
All that aside, I wonder why it looked like Kashima-chan though. Maybe because they figured she of all people would be liable to kill me. As if you don't think that yourself. Nah, I don't. The Kashima-chan I know wouldn't even do that. Because you're such a coward, it'd be impossible. Aw, is that it? That just gave me a thought. Are Ayakashi aware of being Ayakashi?
It depends on the situation, but barring special circumstances, most don't realize it after they revive, and neither does anyone else. That is another interesting point. And again, we gotta like have a rule set for Ayakashi. So they may not be aware that they are Ayakashi in the first place, and then everybody else around them may not be aware that they died in the first place. This is where it gets complicated very, very, very quickly with this stuff if you're not paying attention with it, but still, keep this stuff in mind, guys. But most Ayakashi will eventually realize that they're different from those around them due to their body not maturing. crazy thought, too. Mino. She looks smaller than the rest of them. I mean, she's great in PE and stuff, don't get me wrong and stuff, but like, does that mean that she didn't mature at all? Or maybe she's just small? I don't know. Well, I think we could rule out Riku, though, because if he actually died at age 8, he wouldn't look like he is now at 14 or something 6 years later. So if this condition is true, I think we can maybe rule him out, but And again, was there another one who is also named Riku? I don't know. We're going to find out. But still, Mino could be an Ayakashi and we don't even know it. I don't know. Yeah, no, Courtney, like, they're all sus. It's crazy. And in some cases, when they lose control, they snap out of it to find there's a corpse right in front of them. Well, that would also hint at, like, okay, Shapeshifter, who was Kashima, or it could be somebody else, was indeed the one in question, the Ayakashi that we're looking for. But it seems like Kashima has some sort of story with Iya to actually, like, you know, grant that she's not an Ayakashi, because they talked with, she talked with Iya over the phone, mind you. But then again, that may not necessarily line up with the timeline. I don't know, this is weird. But I do like it, though.
Well, at the very least, I suppose it's fair to conclude that the Ayakashi who attacked Rokuro was aware of killing him.
That's right. I think it's very likely. In that case, we come to questions about why it rewound time, for instance. But bringing that up at present will just make things even more confusing. Right now, I'd like to grasp a bit more about the identity of the Ayakashi. Our statements are just making two parallel lines at this, right? Now you want to get info, right, Yoi-chan? I was just getting curious about that.
Something about incidents, was it?
Yeah, in the past few years.
And were there any cases of interest?
Well, the only one that was with a clear name was Riku Takuso, who experienced a near drowning in a river. Riku? True, I nearly did drown in a river a long time ago. But that was when I was 8 years old.
If he stopped growing at 8, he probably notice, huh?
Indeed, Riku clearly looks to be the same age as us.
It's a little hard to agree with someone as huge as Zero-kun saying it, but...
It also sounds like there was some incident with the Itupirka conglomerate. Tina, do you know anything about that?
Oh my, I suppose you're referring to Father. Occupying such a high position as he does, I would not doubt that he does share his share of dirty deeds to maintain it. If I may offer a warning, Mr. Yoinara, you may find yourself put 6 feet under if you dig too deeply. Tina-chan, that's way too scary to be saying so casually. Oh, there are many things in this world you're better off not knowing, you see.
Oh my god. Tina is so freaking weird too. She just as much as throw a wrench in everybody's plans as Rokuro does. That's why I like her character too. I mean, like, she kind of is also in the same boat as Rokuro, just the female version of him, in that they're both out to, like, have everybody question everything, kind of screw some shit up and stuff, but at the same time in a good way and kind of get you to critically think about this stuff. But still. Mino, you are super sus because I don't think you've done any growing in the past, like, couple of years or some of that. I don't know if she's an Ayakashi, but we gotta watch out for her too.
There's the bell! Class is over.
We don't know who the Ayakashi is.
Well, if we just go home, I mean, won't somebody die tomorrow? There's been no indication that someone will clearly die, however. And by the same token, there's no guarantee that we'll be safe either.
There's a chance that I'll end up like that myself.
And furthermore, it's possible the people beside us right now could be the killers.
Do we have to just endure this suspicion and dread until they're found? And if we split up, I mean, the story will get harder to put together. What more can we do? A sense of impatience and weariness permeated the room. What can I say to calm my students down?
Well, I guess I'll say something then. Is there something else you haven't been telling us?
Nah, I just thought of it now. If you're really among us, hey, attack me again tonight, dear Ayakashi.
Hey, now, Rokuro, what are you even asking or saying?
I was just curious, plain and simple, about whether or not they care to listen to us. They probably got control of themselves right now, so they'll understand me, right?
That's not what I... Wait, so in that case, you can attack me, too! Don't worry, teacher. I have my faith in my sturdiness. I won't die that easily. But no, that's not what I'm trying to say. You guys don't have to do what I was gonna do. Mr. Yoinara, you mean... I decided I would stay here tonight. So if you're gonna attack me.
Are you strong, Mr. Yoinara?
Versus an Ayakashi? Sure.
But see, if I were an Ayakashi, I definitely wouldn't attack Yoi-chan. Cause it's obvious that you just get smacked down, right?
If they're acting with intent, then yeah, that's true. But when they lose control, an Ayakashi makes a beeline for whatever life is in front of them. And my mother always told me I've got a tendency to attract Ayakashi due to some special aspect in my bloodline. I've got a powerful barrier to protect my bed at home, but today, I'll be in an empty classroom. I just hope I'll be able to see something about the Ayakashi's intentions. Dude, Mina would get along great with Gonta. Yes, he would! Oh my god, no, seriously, Gonta is love! Gonta is life! I love bugs. Everybody else who loves bugs is a good person.
Hey, what about that guy Gonta? Isn't he never mind.
Zero below, dude, Zero's great. I freaking love his character. No, he kind of has a little bit of a similar dynamic with Rokuro as Gonta did with Kokichi and everything, but still, like, that was wonderful that they set it up this way.
Well, I guess that's how it is. Everybody just go home and rest easy.
As if we can feel relieved, you don't need to be sacrificed either.
I'm the one who got experience being a sacrifice, you know? So listen to your superiors. And if I really die, you feel free to cry for me again.
I didn't cry. Calm down, Kashima-chan. Hey, why don't we all head home together? Or at least part of the way. Sure. Indeed, that may be a good idea. I suppose that may ease our minds a little bit.
See ya, Mr. Yoinara. Right. So the teacher's staying at the classroom, putting himself at risk of the Ayakashi possibly killing him in order to figure out this mystery, but like, where's this gonna go? I have no idea. After Rokuro's remarks, the students' earlier unrest appeared to have been diminished, if only slightly. Or by no means was anything certain, but maybe they felt the chances of me being attacked had lessened, as ironic as that may sound. Now, here begins the real battle.
Hey, Yoi-chan!
Just as I sat down to think about tonight, I heard a voice very near my ear. Whoa, you startled me. You need something?
Huh? Nah, but it's important to say goodbye to people, right?
Staying at school at night sounds like a difficult time. All told, I am your teacher. I got this.
Whoa, what do I even say to that? Good for you, man.
How brave.
Yeah, that's brave.
Talking to me like that feels iffy.
Oh dear me, I mean, it would seem such an uncouth speech isn't to his liking.
You're amazing, Teach. Amazing. So crude. Damn, dudes, what's up with you guys?
Still though, man.
Oh wait, no, this is Yoinara talking. Still, I gotta say, you two are friendly. I mean, that's nothing new, but best friends, eh?
That doesn't look like we should be, does it?
I didn't say that at all. Well, in truth, if it weren't for that one thing, we might not have even talked. Is that one thing, boys? What is that one thing?
Oh, that'd be a long story, so let's just put that story aside. All I can say for sure is that I sure respect Zero a lot.
And I too respect you. You got a deeper bond than I would have ever expected. We've been friends since grade school, after all.
We sure have been.
There's only one elementary school in this area, though. Anyway, don't get any ideas about breaking into the school, and take care going home, kids.
Huh?
Hey.
Okay, Teach, you gotta be careful so you don't get attacked by a ghost instead of an Ayakashi.
See you, Mr. Yoinara. Hey! Looks like I got more tasks on my plate for tonight. What is with you two boys? What is going on?
I gotta, like, actually dive more into those two's relationship, because again, like, it seems like they are best friends, but I don't know if there's, like, something they don't want to reveal for everybody just yet. I don't know. We're going to find out, though.
After that, I went and bowed my head to the principal. Okay. And with the claim that I keep watch due to there being a lot of mischief lately, I got permission to stay the night. As a matter of fact, though, there have been plenty of damages caused by wild animals in the area. At night, the feel of this building really turns into something eerie. There's a graveyard nearby to boot. Oh, spooky music time. Dude, Book's Journey, whenever they lay on the spooky music, you know when shit's gonna go down and stuff. 11 p.m. has already passed, but I haven't seen a trace of tumult. I was concerned whether Rokuro, the incarnation of having too much energy, would break in or something. Some weird shit. But if I haven't seen him yet, maybe that's a needless worry. Still, should I look around elsewhere? And where should I patrol? Ooh, we get a choice. All right, should we go first floor, second floor, or third floor? Chat, let me know. What do you guys think? I mean, I think I know where I personally would start, but where do you guys want me to start and stuff? Like, this is on you guys. First, second, or third? What do you guys think? Book's Journey, what do you think? I'm thinking I would, well, it really depends. Do you want to go top to bottom, or bottom to top, or middle out? I don't know. Daiko says third floor. That's the most dangerous, I feel. You know, that is true. I did the third floor in my run. See, here's the thing about the third floor. It's way up top. So if you're gonna encounter anything dangerous, you might get thrown out of the window and get seriously injured or potentially killed. You do that same thing on the first floor, you're not gonna get killed. You might get injured, but you won't get killed. First, stop anything from getting in and coming upstairs? That is a very good point, Book's Journey. Let's go with the third floor, though. That's what I do, IRL. You know, Book's Journey, I probably would have started in the first floor myself, but let's be cool and do the third floor. The third floor was home to the library, and a set of classrooms used by the student council and all of the clubs. Well, I say a set of classrooms, but with a low number of students here, there seem to be many unused ones. I want to say someone mentioned a time when the first, second, and third floors had classrooms for each grade. Even if there aren't that many students, this school doesn't have a fair selection of clubs, doesn't it? Huh? I felt like someone had just said my name. But looking all around, I didn't sense anyone's there. Just misheard, I guess. Ugh. Did something just grab my arm? I rolled up my sleeve to check my arm, but there wasn't any sign of a handprint on it. Strange. I felt like it was grabbed pretty forcefully. It definitely felt like I just made eye contact with something. But all that was in front of me was my shadow facing opposite of me. Wait, that's a good move too. Love how you specifically called me out to ask and then ignore my answer too. I was how worried I were. No, but at the same time, no, Book's Journey, I probably would have actually gone into the first floor myself and stuff, because that's kind of how I am, where like, okay, let's start from the top or bottom and work our way up or some of that, but still. Eyes, no, Courtney, like for real, like what is this? Is he just seeing stuff? And we know this guy, Yoinara, has not been sleeping well, so we don't know if his mental state is like all there neither. I mean, he was seeing things like when he was going home too, so I would even put him into the camp as super freaking sus too. You just don't know with these things. Was that just my imagination? Oh go back to the second year classroom, I guess. Okay. Is he gonna get killed? I finished my patrol and returned to the 2-1 classroom. I didn't observe anything different about the room since I left it. It would be nice if this ends with nothing happening. But even nothing happening was just stirring up my unease. Would I really be able to see the morning without incident? Oh, stay away. What? 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 This feels like a science situation for Doctor Who, but worse, and I don't like it. What? Ugh. What? What is this? Aura. What is Karuna doing here? Why are you all messed up? Why are you partially purple and blood covered? What is this?
Mr. Yoinara!
Are you okay, man? It looked like you were having a nightmare. You're sweating a ton, Mr. Yoinara.
Did you really stay in the classroom? It's so humid lately.
What time is it? It's about 8:30 a.m. What happened last night? Did any of you kids have a dream? Or did anybody die? Or the time like reset? What happened? What is this shit?
Mr. Yoinara, water.
Thanks, Yuki. Is today Friday?
Yeah, it is. There was no hanging corpse.
I see. My shoulders went limp. Nothing had happened today. You seem relieved, Mr. Yoinara, but... Well, of course, I'm relieved to see you unhurt. Are you the only ones here at school right now? Yeah, we are. Yuki got here before we did.
I have to replace the water for the flowers, that's why. And I got here after her, I think.
Have you received any contact from the other students?
No, not really.
Maybe we should head outside. Morning, Mr. Yoinara.
Mr. Yoinara, morning.
Hey, good morning, you guys. Just as I got to my feet, the other students filed into the classroom. It's almost time to begin our morning homeroom.
Oh, phew. I was on pins and needles, but it was only natural to be after a thing like that happened. I was a little scared to come to school, too. The rain had grown even stronger than yesterday as well.
I straight up just overslept, you know me.
Me now, too.
I see. First of all, take your seats. Now, we...
Hey, Mr. Yoinara, something smells funny.
It's because I've been in this classroom since yesterday. I haven't bathed either.
Didn't mean you... What? Didn't mean you, Mr. Yoinara. It's from there.
There? Oh, please don't let it be a dead body. What smells? My gaze turned to where Mino pointed. Who hasn't talked yet? Who hasn't talked yet? It was the locker where the cleaning supplies were kept. Have any of you guys been paying attention to which characters have been talking? Who hasn't talked yet? Smell? What kind of smell? Just the smell of the rain?
Nothing at all like rain.
Wordlessly, I approached the locker. The students watched me approach, unmoving from their seats. As I put my hand on the locker, sweat ran down it. There was still someone missing from this classroom. No, Courtney, I've had my suspicions ever since like the whole smell thing like came up. I'm like, as soon as I read it, I was like, wait, smell? Some smell? And then all of a sudden, my mind like goes crazy and stuff because who hasn't talked yet? Watch, this is gonna be the end of the chat. Oh, I hate that shit. No, Book's Journey, that'd be terrible if it was, but still. Who hasn't talked yet? Oh no, somebody did die. Who was it? Wait, who is it? I can't even see who it is. Just, it isn't dead body. It's just, what? Wait. Nakashima! No, she wasn't the one who talked. No, she was one of my favorite ones, dude. Why would you kill her? Wait, did they actually kill her? No! Why? Damn it, man! Oh my god. They killed Kashima! Why would you do such a thing? She was so cool, too! Oh my god, you sons of bitches. I gotta read this now. The last person, Kashima, came falling out of the locker. I hurried to catch her, but like Rakuro the day before, the body was covered with gruesome wounds. Hey! Yuki and Haito fainted. Mr. Yoinara, is Kashima dead?
Doesn't need to be asked. It's all too clear to see.
But Mr. Yoinara, you stayed here all night, right?
But when he arrived, he was passed out.
Yeah, that's true.
Hey, there is something written on the back of the locker door.
On the back? It does rule her out at least. Please, this is the end of the drink. Daiko, my thoughts exactly, but I think this is actually real. I think Kashima is actually indeed dead. And no, the whole thing was like Rakuro with the whole dream world type thing. That was just the opening act. Now we're getting to the real meat and potatoes of people actually dying from this Ayakashi that's gonna be eventually killing everybody, I'm sure. But still, who is it? I don't know. On the back?
It says, "Come here." Writing in blood? Oh, such poor taste.
What in the world? What do you want? Mr. Yoinara? Oh, shit! Was it a dream? Was it a dream? Did time reset? Oh, this is weird, but it's so freaking cool. Where the hell are we going with this? Oh, thank God. What? Who's dead? Who's alive? I gotta confirm this. Ugh. Someone's coming. Carrying my momentum from running, I barged into the classroom. The students all turned to face me with surprised expressions.
Mr. Yoinara?
It looks to me like things got set back again. If that's the case, everybody should already be at school.
Kashima's not here, though.
Kashima?
If you seek Madame Kashima, she probably ran out of the classroom. I'm not aware of where she may have gone. Mina knows Kashima is sent.
Do you? Then please. She was howling. I gotta freaking do a better howl than that or some of that, but still, like, oh my god. There is hope, sorry. Oh my god. Who is it? I don't know. What is that howling Mino does supposed to be about?
Oh, you know she can howl so naturally. I didn't even question it until now.
Huh? You guys didn't know? See about Mino. What? Wait, what is this? You guys didn't know about Mino? Why? What's going on with Mino? What is this? What is this? I need to go after Kashima. This is as far as you can currently play. Please wait for the next update. What? No! Wait, really? This is where chapter 1 ends? Oh, sons of bitches! Oh my god. Oh my god. That's as far as we can play, huh? Damn. Oh my god, you guys, we gotta get to the next chapters of this ones and stuff. Oh my god. Wait, Courtney, when did this guy like come out with this? When did he come out with this? I gotta like see the rest of this stuff. No, can we get in like communication with his Discord, or is there like a DM that I could reach this guy and be like, no, seriously, I can freaking, you know, like give you a couple of prompts to help you along or something, because I had to figure out what the hell is going on over here with this one, but still. 2019? What? It's been 3 years, man! Oh my god. That's why I gotta get in this guy's Discord and like, here we go, we got more story to get, my man. Are there any more? Daiko! Oh my god, dude. I gotta see more of this shit, I swear to god. Hey, creator, I need you to actually like finish this game because seriously, they're trying to finish their other game first. Oh, gotcha. Well, if their other game makes them a shit ton of money, then I can definitely see why and stuff. Because this game, if you guys go to the link in the description below, is for free, ladies and gentlemen. So definitely check it out and see exactly what's going on with this one. But I will say that this game has captured the imagination. It's got plenty of really good characters in order to kind of kick things off and stuff. So yeah, no, seriously, definitely check it out for sure. And we got to start, as a community, start to eventually raise our voices and see exactly if we can publish a little bit more of this stuff, because I actually really like this one, to be sure too. What do you think so far? I think it's great. No, seriously, the characters do remind me a little bit about Danganronpa, sure, but at the same time, just that element of mystery behind what an Ayakashi is and what they can and cannot do kind of was really prompting a lot of this stuff, to be sure too. Who is it? No, they're leaving me guessing. I mean, it's not like one of those things where it's like, it's very cut and dry with like 11037 or something like that. But at the same time, like, it leaves enough mystery to see exactly what's going on. But at the same time, like, the fact that, we get Kashima, who just has been killed, supposedly, in these dreams and everything, along with Rokuro as well. You can kind of maybe cross those two off as possible Ayakashi, but once you see more chapters of this, you'll probably be zeroing in on who that person is, not to say Zero's name. But at the same time, they leave enough mysteries and enough characters sus to really like kind of prompt those questions in you as you're playing and everything, but still. So Doug would just have to play their other game first. I know, well, let's actually check that out and all the good stuff. March 9th, 2018. Oh wait, that's when they first like published this? Oh wow. So it's been over 4 years now. And again, when March next year rolls around in 2023, that'd be 5 years since they published a chapter. We gotta get more of this stuff. No, seriously, they gotta publish a little bit more of these things and stuff so we can actually see exactly what's going on in this one, but I loved it so far. 11037, is that another Danganronpa reference? Yes, it is. Especially with the first game. I mean, it's in some of the other games and stuff, but still, like, the first game specifically is one that you gotta watch out for, but still. Hello everyone, I just came here to say hi to you all since I don't have enough time these days to visit y'all because I'm busy. Dude, Antonio, dude, seriously, no worries about this one, dude. Seriously, thank you so much for stopping by and saying hi, even if it's for like 5 minutes. Dude, I appreciate every single one of you for stopping by too. The other game is called The Faceless Double. Wait, Courtney, is it kind of like a visual novel too? Where you kind of click through a little bit of like an adventure and stuff where you kind of like suss people out? Or is it like totally different? Like, hey, we made a first-person shooter. We also did a visual novel on the side and stuff because we wanted to be creative and stuff, you know? Not sure? And we can look into that a little bit later, but no. Courtney, I know you're on a Danganronpa kick and everything like that, and we actually, well, you actually found this game, but no, kudos to you for this gem, this find. It was a good one to be sure too. Alright you guys, well, guess what? So the rest of this week, as far as the schedule is concerned, I'm going to be online over here with Trails in the Sky the 3rd on Friday night, and we're going to be continuing the story from there, going into a couple of different other bits arounds for that one. So we'll be going back to that game, and kind of doing our best to kind of close out the year by finishing that game on stream with this one before I leave for vacation back home to Michigan. So for all of you guys who are in attendance and stuff, schedule updates, on Saturday, December 17th, I'm going to be flying back home to Michigan to spend some time with the fam for Christmas and New Year's. And I won't be back until I want to say like January 3rd-ish. So, let's see. Well, January 3rd is going to be that Tuesday, and I know we usually stream on Tuesdays, but I'm probably going to need that night to like unpack and do laundry and stuff. But next stream after that, starting for the new year, is going to be on January 5th, which is that Thursday. So we'll try to make that one happen, see exactly what's going on there, but still. We'll need the time off and all the good stuff, but still. But to see exactly what the schedule brings, but yeah, no, I love this game. That was crazy, but still. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, that does it for tonight's stream and everything. Thank you guys for stopping by. I know it's a short one tonight and everything, but still, hope you guys enjoyed this game. Definitely check it out yourselves. It's in the description below in that link over there. Just download the file itself, unzip the folder and everything in one of your desktop folders or some of that. Just give it a nice like file name and you should be all set and ready to rock. Yo, Daiko, good night. Good night, Courtney. Dude, Courtney, thank you so much for this find. That was something special, truly. Oh my god, thank you, thank you, thank you. Same to you, Books Journey. Thank you for handling this tonight, and for everybody who's watching after the fact, I will see you all soon in the next video. Take care, everybody. Stay classy, and good night. Bye.